Hey, I hope you're doing good. It's Chris here from 6-String Fingerpicking, and in this lesson we're learning how to play Blackbird by Paul McCartney. Okay, so Blackbird by Paul McCartney. This is a really popular song. It's heavily requested and it's great fun to play. It sounds really good. So I'm really looking forward to teaching it to you. I think you're going to like it a lot. This is number 34 on my top 60 fingerpicking songs to learn of all time. Check that list out. It's down in the description. If you like the songs, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of these great lessons. Let's start learning this tune right now. Okay, so as always, if you want to get the guitar tab for this, it's on the website. So if you're not there already and you're watching this on YouTube, down in the description, follow the link through and you're going to get the whole lesson with there. And it's going to make it a bit easier for you to consume this and follow through with me. So, yeah, I'm just going to go through each part of the song. There's 3 parts to the song, and I'm going to take you through all of them. And yeah, let's just get going with this. So the first part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the chords for it, and then we're going to work on the right hand, and then we'll do the rest. Okay, because there's a bit of a strange technique to it that maybe you're not familiar with, so we'll go over that. But first off, let's just have a look at the first part, which goes. Okay, so that's the very first part. Does that once and then you're straight in and he starts singing Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Okay, so what we're doing, I use my 3rd finger and we're just playing a G chord basically, but we're playing the B string and then your thumb. So for now, don't worry too much about the fingering on the right hand. Let's just get the chords down. So the G on the E string, 3rd fret, and the B, and then you're going to go to 1st fret on the B string with the A string. Okay, so, and then you're going to play the 2nd fret on the A and the 3rd fret on the B. So just get that chord movement down. I use my 3rd finger, then my 1st finger, and then I tend to use my 1st and my 4th finger. But you can use your 3rd if you'd rather. Okay, so get that comfortable, and then you shift that up to the 10th fret of the A and the 12th fret of the B. Okay, so they're your first few chords. So get that comfortable, and then we're going to start looking at the right hand. So the right hand goes like this. So it's probably best if we get a close-up of the right hand so you can see exactly what I'm doing there, because it's a bit fiddly. So this right hand technique, throughout all of it, you're using your thumb and your 1st finger, and that's it. Okay? And the thumb is constantly just playing the bass notes. Always. So if we take those first few chords that we did, that's your thumb's roll. That's all it does. And now most of the detail is in with your 1st finger. So on that first chord, what you would do is you play as we know, the E and the B string, okay, like that, and then he will do a little strum onto the G string. Okay, you don't have to be super accurate because it's fine if you knock the B string. I think I probably do that most of the time anyway. It's just a really soft, delicate down strum onto predominantly the G. But if you hit the B, as I say, don't worry about it. It's all part of the same chord. So you want to practice that together. On that first chord, the G chord, the E string and the B string play together, and then strum down with your 1st finger. Just really lightly with that 1st finger. Do that for as long as you need to. Okay, so that's the first technique, and this is going to apply to lots of chords through the song. So together, down, together, down, together, down. That's the first technique. Okay, so then let's go right the way up here to the chord that we just learned. So I'm holding down the G note, that's the 10th fret on the A string, and the 12th fret on the B string. And let's learn this part. That's it. Okay, so again, you play the A and the B with your thumb and your first finger. Pluck, and then we do a little down strum. Okay? And then immediately play the B string after that. So, with the first finger. And then play the bass note on the A. Okay? 1 and a 2. So together, down, up on the B, and then play the bass note. And then you play the B immediately after again, and then a little down strum again. Okay, so once more. Together, down, up on the B, play the bass note, the B string again, and then one more down strum. Okay, so that is the other pattern. So you've got this pattern, which is the bass note is going to change, but the first finger will remain the same. And then this one, which is probably going to take some work. I always think of it as kind of, you know, if you think of John Mayer's style, where he does that tap. If John Mayer was to play it, he'll do that. If you think of, it's halfway between that. It's that same technique, but minus the tap on the thumb. Okay, so that is the technique. Practice that for as long as you need to, and as soon as you're ready, start learning the chords, which we'll go on to right now. Once you've got those two patterns, you're good to go. So the first 3 chords, we just pick together and strum down, together, down. So we play the 3rd fret and with the B, strum down. Okay, 3rd fret on the E, and then A with the 1st fret on the B, pick, little strum down. And then you're going to play the 2nd on the A with the 3rd on the B, together, strum down, and then you go up to here and it slides up there. And then as soon as you're there, you go into your other pattern and you're going to do it twice on there. Okay, so that's your first part. And on that second one is where he starts singing. So then once you've got that, you've got the next part, which I'll play. May look like a lot, but it's not too bad once you get into it. Okay, so this part, I played it on the intro like this, with these big stretches, and that's how I originally learnt it many years ago. But I've seen most people play it, and I think I've taught it to quite a few people, and they seem to find it playing it like this a little bit easier. It's exactly the same notes, and that's how I've scored it on the tab. So I'm going to teach it to you that way. Anyway, so once you've gone, then 3 and 5 on the B, 3 on the A string, 5 on the B string, and you play together, down, okay? 3, 5, and then 3rd fret on the high E string, 4th fret on the A string, exactly the same, but now you're playing the high E string with your first finger, and then a little strum down, okay? So, and then you do exactly the same thing, but 2 frets higher. So 5 and 7, A and the B string together, down on the G, and then 5 on the high E, and 6 on the A, together, and down. That may take some work. But if you're interested in how I play it, I play the 3 and then the 5 together. And and then I shift my first finger up to the 4 and push my pinky up to the 8, down on the G, and then I close it to 5 and 7. Okay, so, and then 6 and 10, and then the 2 would meet. So play around and with both of them and see what works for you. So anyway, you'll wind up on the 7th fret on the A string and the 8th fret of the B string. 7, 8, and you go back to the other pattern now. Okay, so you do it once and then shift your first finger down to the 6. So you get, okay, and then 5 and 7 again, little strum down, and then 4 and 3 on the high E, so A, high E, little strum down. Okay, so that's, and then 5 on the A, 5 on the, sorry, 3 on the A, 5 on the B, other pattern now, so move your first finger down to the 4, sorry, 4th finger down to the 4th fret, the B string shifted there, so you've gone, move the whole chord down 1 fret, 2nd, and then 3rd on the B, keep the same pattern going, and then open A, 2nd fret on the B. Okay, so that's quite a lot. You've gone, and then D and the 1st fret, open D with the 1st fret, so the thumb just moves down, or moves up I should say, to the D string. You do the pattern there, okay, and then you're back to the G, and that goes back to. So let me run over all of that for you really slowly from so that's the first part, and then the second part which we've just done, 3 and 5, up 1 fret on the A with the 3rd fret on the high E, and then do exactly the same thing, 2 frets up. And then you're going to, next chord is going to be 7 and 8, other pattern, drop the first finger down, move the whole chord down 1 fret, but revert to the other pattern, and then 4 on the A, 3 on the high E, together, down, so where's that? 3 and 5, and now you want to go back to your other pattern, drop your pinky, with the whole chord down 1, open A with the 2nd fret on the B, 1st fret with the open D, and then back to the G. And actually, sorry, it doesn't go back to this. There, after that, you've got the, and then you go back. So once you get to the G, you do your pattern once there, and then you go to the 3 and the 5 again, 3 on the A, 5 on the B, together, down, drop down, so you're playing the 2nd on the A and the 3rd on the B, together, down, and then back to the open A with the 2nd fret on the B, revert to your other pattern, and then open D with the 1st fret on the B, and then you're back to the G for 1, and then finally you're back. Okay, so I'll play all of that once more for you. Okay, so we've covered 2 of the 3 sections there. If you want to get the other one, it's just down in the description, 1 click away. So check that out, and I'll see you over on the website. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. I really hope that you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more of these great fingerpicking songs, and head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com for a load more of fingerstyle and songwriting lessons. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Cheers.